Sykes Harley Davidson, trying to pick up my new bike. So you might ask why I've done a not 75 mile each way, 150 mile round trip to get my new bike. Well, there are dealerships closer to home. There's about 4 or 5, but with Sykes, they really understand the term customer service. Well worth the trip. So there we go. There's the new bike. Harley Davidson Sport Glide. The only things that I've had done to it this time round at the moment is I've had a RLNS air filter put on it, which is that monster, and a Cobra slip-on silencer at the back, just to make it growl a little bit more. So we'll look at how the bags come off and the fairing comes off when we get home. So hit the road now, and I'll try and grab some footage with the GoPro on the way back and let you know how it feels between this and the Sportster. Okay, so the first thing you notice straight away is a lack of vibration, and the extra bit of pull from the Milwaukee 8 engine. It is so smooth. It's, you know, having just got off the Sportster, the Superload, having just got off that onto this is just, it's just unbelievable. With a Sportster, you hit 70 miles an hour and you feel as though your eyeballs are going to shake out their sockets. I mean, this is so smooth. I can't feel hardly any vibration at all. What am I doing? 45 at the moment. I can't feel any vibration, and it's just gliding. It literally is gliding over the road. You know, it's called a sports glide for a reason, and that's because it's gliding. It's awesome. It feels planted. I mean, it's a much bigger, well, no, it's not a much bigger bike. It's a bigger bike. I just went over a pothole and I hardly felt it. It's a bigger bike, but it feels planted. It doesn't feel heavy. It just feels, it's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Going to take a nice easy ride home. There's only 12 miles on the clock. The roads are damp because it's been raining today, so the roads are damp. So just going to take a nice easy ride home, and got plenty of time. This bike comes as standard with forward controls. I'm 5'6", and they're really comfortable. I'm not overstretched at all. I've got my foot easily touches the gears and the rear brake. So forward controls in this are fine. At the moment, with the there's been a lot of talk about the size of the windshield with this little mini fairing.
And what I would say is, at my height, I can feel the wind on my shoulders. It's not, the wind isn't hitting my chest, it's hitting the top of my shoulders. So I would guess, if you want to go touring, actually, you know, in the summer months, and I mostly ride in the summer months anyway, but in the summer months I'm guessing this would be fine. You may want to, or I may want to think about, not you because you're not going to buy it, but me, I may well look at getting a bigger windshield. You can get 5 and 8 inch ones as well that just are very easily change over. It doesn't take much at all. So I might look to do that. But I'll give it a while before I buy one. They're not that expensive. I think you can pick them up for like I've got a speed camera here. I've already been done by this camera once, so we'll take that nice and easy through there. Yeah, I think you can get them, these windshields for like 40 or 50 pounds, so they're not that expensive. And like I say, I think to swap them over is you just need a screwdriver, and I think it's 7 screws, and that's it, job done. So that's one thing I may look at doing in the future, but we'll see. At the moment I'm very comfortable. I've also got an engine guard on order, but the rest of it I'm going to take my time and get bits and pieces as I go along. And I've already thought of maybe 4-inch risers on this, and maybe some mini floorboards. But to be honest, there's not a lot I want to change on it. I love it as it is, I really do. I mean, this is just so smooth, it really is. And I like this this exhaust is, you can hear it throbbing away and growling, but it's not like the big Radius where it was barking at you. This feels and sounds so much more like a grown-up bike, if you like. The roads have dried out a little bit, so it's a little bit more comfortable. Really, it's nice handling. And there's such a difference. When I come along here just now in the other direction, felt every bump in the road. This is just, it's light years difference between the suspension on this with the inverted forks on the front. So yeah, I've set the suspension up at the back for my weight, and it's brilliant. Like I said a little while ago, I went over a little bit of a pothole, hardly noticed it. Seat is comfortable. Again, that may be something that I'll look at changing at a later time. I quite fancy, I think it's a Saddleman Explorer seat. Quite fancy one of those. Everything I've seen about them says how comfortable they are. And one of the things that I did on my Sportster was to get the seat modified so that it was like a bit of a step up, and what that did, it supported my back and kept you firmly in position when you accelerated. This one isn't as good as that, but it's pretty good. I can't slide back on it any further, but I don't feel as though I've got something actually in the spawn on my back. So that may be something that I will change at some point in time. But overall, guys, I am so delighted. Oh, this is a dream. I am so pleased with this bike. It's a real dream. I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. This really does feel planted, this bike. It's a totally different experience than my Sportster, and I'm really pleased that because I was thinking about asking them to deliver it and take the Sportster away, but the weather was looking good, which goes to show how good the weather forecast is, doesn't it? But the weather was looking good, so I thought, it'd be a nice drive down. I'll enjoy that. But having ridden the Sportster down there, got off of that, got straight on this and driven this back, no comparison. No comparison. Right, so I'm on the A22 heading towards the M25, and it's pretty much like this all the way now. Traffic's getting a bit heavier. It's a Friday afternoon, and starting to hit Friday traffic. So I'll say goodbye to you guys, and we'll pick this up when I get home.
Okay, so here we are. Got home nice and safe and sound. And just to give a bit more detail, this is the RLNS Monster Sucker air filter, the one without a cover. You have to pay a lot extra for the cover, and I think this one looks better actually. And then down here I've got the Cobra 909 slip on, and we'll start it up in a minute so you can hear it. I mean, you've probably seen on other videos on the Sport Glide, but the front fairing comes off with just 2 clips. I don't know whether you can see in here, there's a clip there and there's one on the other side. Comes off 5 seconds, it's off. It's as easy as that. And again with the boxes, just little clips to open them. They come down, they've got little pneumatic struts, and then in here all you do is you pull that and twist it, and you'll see the little lever come up. That now just slides off. It's as easy and as quick as that. So there we are. Now let's walk around the bike. So what am I going to do to it? Well, like I said on the ride home, I'm not going to buy a load of bits and pieces for it like I did the other one. I'm just going to see how we go. I've got the engine guard is on order, so that's coming from Harley's. I'm toying with the idea of putting a saddleman seat on, but I want to see how this one goes first. The ride home was just super comfortable, and I don't feel at this moment in time as though another seat is needed, but that's something that I'm toying with. I don't know about the windshield. I really like the look of this smaller windshield, and with me 5'6", I was getting wind across my shoulders, but it wasn't buffeting. It was very comfortable, and it was quite a nice ride home, 75 mile, and I had no issues with it whatsoever. I will probably put a smaller number plate on the back. I'm not sure there's much else I want to do. Oh yeah, I want to look around for some mini floorboards probably, and that's probably about it. I can't think of anything else that I actually want to do at this moment in time. So I'm absolutely delighted with it. The ride home, I'm just so pleased with it. It's just gorgeous. It's such a lovely looking bike, and in the autumn sunshine, sun gleaming off of it, just looks absolutely beautiful. Let's just start it up so you can hear the slip on. I am more than happy with that. That is a real grown-up sound. Love it. Right, so hopefully there's a fair bit more content to come on this on the channel. But until next time, you guys take care. Bye bye.